Hi everyone, this is Ms. Helms, and by the end of this video, you should be able to solve application problems involving the diameter, radius, and circumference of a circle. In this problem, we are asked, or we are told, the diameter of an average bike tire is 26 inches. When Mr. Newman bikes from one end of the building to the other, his tire rotates 30 times exactly. What is the total distance Mr. Newman has traveled? So, if we're thinking about this problem, he is able to rotate his tire 30 times, and his bike tire is 26 inches in diameter. If we can figure out how far he travels in one rotation, we'll be able to calculate how far he traveled in 30 rotations. So if we think about a tire, and if he starts at one point, and then goes to the other point, so start and end. This distance, if we were to wrap it around, is really just the circumference of the tire. So if we can calculate the circumference of the tire, we'll figure out how far he travels in one rotation. So circumference we know is equal to 2 pi r. We're told that the diameter is 26 inches, so therefore that makes the radius 13 inches. So circumference is equal to 2 pi times 13, or circumference is equal to 26 pi inches. Now you can approximate that as a decimal approximation. I'm going to keep it exact, and then I'll also calculate it as a decimal approximation so that we can see what both answers are. So again, this answer right here, 26 pi inches, this is in one rotation, or one revolution of his bike tire. He does not have his bike tire rotate only once. No, he has to rotate 30 times. So what we need to do is we need to take this one rotation of 26 pi, and now multiply it by our 30, because his tire rotates 30 times. So we multiply 26 pi times 30, again, just keeping it exact for the time being. We get 780 pi inches. So an exact answer for the distance that he has traveled would be 780 pi inches. But most of the time you will never hear someone say, I traveled 780 pi inches. Typically, you will hear them give you a decimal approximation. So if we multiply 780 times 3.14, we will get approximately 2,449.2 inches that he traveled. Nice work!